Let's talk about football, because the last few weeks, you almost got the sense, I think a few people put it up on social media, you thought that maybe the PSL trophy actually had the coronavirus because nobody wanted to get it. Chiefs lose, Sundowns, we can do that too. And it came right down to the end. And it was, for the neutral, it was a fabulous, fabulous finish. But you still can't help thinking, how on earth, Matthew, did Kaizer Chiefs not manage to win the league?
It was unbelievable. I think people must appreciate that for, in normal circumstances, you have pre-season training for a month and a half, or you have a holiday for a month, then a pre-season training for a month and a half, and then you play a full season. In this case, the guys were off for 4 or 5 months, doing very little at home. If you had some space, you were able to do something. And then, because of the testing and some of the positive cases that came back within the squad, you had to quarantine whole groups of little, players who were staying with each other. So it was very difficult for coaches to get them match fit and match sharp again. And probably the best case scenario was, teams having 3 weeks with the entire squad to prepare for the remaining season. So the start was a bit sluggish and slow.
But that levelled the playing field, surely. They should all have been just as bad as each other.
Yeah.
Which I suppose they were.
That's the draw, yes, exactly.
But it all depended on those little elements, who had the best pre-season, who had the best 3 weeks,
nice.
Who didn't have any infections, but nevertheless, Chiefs should have wrapped it up. I mean, at some stage, they were 13, 14 points ahead.